It looks like Genshin is about to shake things up in version 5.2 with massive buffs to elemental reactions that could change the way we play the game. If these changes are true, they'll unlock a ton of new team compositions and give your favorite characters a serious damage boost. This could be one of the biggest updates we've seen in a while. So in today's video, I'll talk about the latest info on which reactions are getting buffed in version 5.2 and how these changes could change your gameplay. Save up to 20% on Xilonin and Chiori banners on lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description. Before we go any further, just a quick heads up. The information we have right now comes from leaks and early data from the version 5.2 beta, which has already started. While these changes seem pretty likely, there's always a chance things could be tweaked before the final release. But since the beta is already underway, so it's very possible that these reaction buffs will be part of the next update. The source of this info is Uncle Balls. Yeah, it's kind of a strange name, but still. According to them, it seems that Superconduct, Electrocharged, Overloaded, and Shatter will all get huge buffs in 5.2. Superconduct is going from a 0.5 multiplier to a massive 1.5. This could make Superconduct much more relevant for physical damage teams, especially for characters like Eula. Electrocharged will jump from 1.2 to 2.0. That's almost double, meaning Electrocharged teams are going to get a huge power boost. Think of characters like Raiden Shogun. Change will significantly improve her damage output. Overloaded is also getting buffed, going from a 2.0 multiplier to 2.75. Overloaded is already known for its high burst damage, but with this buff, it could become a top-tier reaction in certain team comps. Finally, Shatter is getting a dramatic boost, going from a 1.5 to 3.0 multiplier. Shatter has always been a bit underwhelming, but this buff could turn it into a viable option for, once again, Eula as an example. Before these buffs, let's be real. Most players didn't prioritize Superconduct, Electrocharged, Overloaded, or Shatter in their team builds. These reactions were considered a bit niche, often overshadowed by stronger or more reliable reactions like Vaporize or Melt. Sure, they had their uses, but for many, they were seen as situational or secondary at best. So, what does this mean for the future meta? Well, with these buffs, reactions that were previously considered secondary may now play a much larger role. For example, electrocharged teams are going to be stronger than ever. Superconduct, traditionally more of a niche reaction for physical teams, could now provide significantly higher damage, making cryo-electro team comps much more popular. Overloaded, while still causing knockback that can be annoying, will hit much harder, making pyro-electro teams more viable in different scenarios. To make things even more interesting, we know that the Pyro Archon Mavuika is set to debut soon, and her release could further shake up how we use reactions. As the Pyro Archon, Mavuika is expected to have strong pyro application abilities, which could greatly enhance reactions like Overloaded and even provide new synergies for Electrocharged and Superconduct when paired with Electro characters. What do you think of the reactions buff? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis crystals, visit lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.